Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Joey, and if you've been a subscriber of mine for a little while now, you've seen the other two videos that I've made about Diego Sanchez and Joshu Fabia, um, and it's been such a bizarre roller coaster ride between these two. If you haven't seen those videos, I'll put the link in the description. Make sure to go check those out. And if this is the first time seeing one of my videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Uh, but I really thought that I was done talking about Diego Sanchez and his manager slash guru slash dentist slash doctor slash physical therapist, mechanic, plumber, whatever else, power of attorney. But some interesting news came out today that made me happy, but I still need to hear some more information about it. And I just figured it was worth it to really make an updated video. So first off, we've seen all the bizarre interviews. We've seen the training clip of Diego hanging upside down and being punched in the head by Joshua. And we've just seen bizarre instance after bizarre instance. He has little background in MMA training of some sort, and he's just a very bizarre character, and he's so, I've said this in my other videos, but I'll say it again. For being the quote unquote school of self awareness guru, this guy is incredibly unself aware. He has no idea, what's going on around him. He has no idea why people don't like him or how he comes off very bizarre and strange. And he tries to make it all about him. And I talked about in my last video, he was trying to get medical documents from the UFC. And it was all because he knew Diego Sanchez's career was coming to an end. And what he was going to try to do is try to get some lawsuit against the UFC and probably take his 75% cut that he's taken from Diego. And everyone in the MMA community, knows that this was going on, and everyone was disgusted. But Diego says in one interview, I'll see if I can find the clip and put it in here.
The media and everybody has came against Joshua and said that he's a scam and he's con. This is the one that gets me. This is the one that gets me. So eye to eye, I'm looking at you guys eye to eye. If I was conned, I would tell you.
But he says, if I was being conned, I'd tell you. Well, you wouldn't know you were being conned if you're being conned. That's the whole point of a con. So I don't know what went on, but now Diego has terminated his professional relationship with Fabia. He'll have to find a new manager, a new trainer, a new dentist, new doctor, physical therapist, everything else under the sun. But this is some good news because there's no doubt in my mind this guy was taking advantage of Diego Sanchez. And, whether it was Diego's own fault, he is a grown man. It was very troubling to see. And most people, everyone, when I put out my other video, everyone was commenting in the comment section that these guys were lovers. And maybe they were. But Diego Sanchez did say this.
He mentored me and coached me in speech. He mentored me and coached me in how to be a better father, how to so many other things. It's not, and no, we're not gay. Yeah, the Ariel Hawani pushed that narrative. That was a part of Ariel's narrative. Put the little picture up and the brazzers. And no, we're not gay. He's been the best friend that came into my life. Helped me get my shit together because he's seen a man who was so traumatized.
Maybe that's true. Maybe that's not true. But the one thing that I know for a fact is true is this relationship was super bizarre and unhealthy. I mean, he is literally punching him in the skull while he's hanging upside down. I don't know any trainer that recommends doing that. I don't know if he was trying to, inflict extra damage so he could get some good scans for the lawsuit or whatnot. But this guy is clearly a scam artist. He's not self-aware. He's selling magic on his website. And I am so happy to see that Diego Sanchez has terminated this relationship with Fabia. It's very little information that has come out right now. Diego said he will, speak to the media later in the week. But for right now, what has come out is Sanchez's attorney, Charles Lakins, said the decision to lead Fabia was made on Thursday. He added Sanchez has withdrawn his business ties to the coach. Any power of attorney that Fabia had has been rescinded, terminated. Lakins said. Um, Josh Fabia has not made any comments since this, and I keep saying his name wrong. I don't know if it's Fabia, or Labia. Everyone keeps telling me it's Labia, but I see an F there somewhere. But anyway, Diego's terminated the relationship, so I guess there'll be no more Spider-Man training sessions. There'll be no more chasing around the octagon with a knife, these unorthodox training methods. There will be no more questions of whether these two are lovers or not. Maybe they were, and maybe they broke up. Maybe the media scrutiny was too much for them. But this has been such a weird set of circumstances in the MMA community. And, Diego's even gone out to say that he thinks the UFC will try to kill him. And let me remind you, the UFC cut him. He was supposed to fight Donald Cerrone a couple weeks ago. They cut him and paid him his show and win money. So I don't know how they could say anything bad about the UFC. They paid him all his money for his final fight, and he didn't even have to fight. And I think the reason that maybe he finally decided to cut ties with this absolute scam artist is because I said this in my other videos. I did not think any organization was going to pick him up. And I think they still may steer away from him, but he has a lot better chance of getting picked up without Joshua in his corner. Maybe now some more organizations will take another look at him, but I don't think anybody should sign him. He doesn't seem like he's in the right mental state. Just from some of his interviews he's had, he just looks really emotional and really distraught and does not look like in a good spot at all. He was interviewing with Joshua, and Joshua was cutting him off, tapping him on the shoulder and talking over him, and it was just such a weird relationship. But I figured it was worthy making a video that these two have finally cut ties. Like this video if you enjoy videos like this, so I know to make more of them. How do you feel about these two finally, breaking up? I'm happy that these two finally broke up, and maybe we can see Diego take a little bit better route with his career because Joshua absolutely, destroyed his career and his legacy. Maybe there can be some rehabilitation to his legacy now. I don't know. We'll see what he has to say later this week. Hopefully he does some type of media interview. My guess is he will. But just do me a favor, like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.